Winter's coming, and that means I'm going to have more time to play pool and more time to post videos on YouTube. I was talking to Mark Hillyer, and his idea was to start every video with analyzing the rack from the last video, and then continuing the current video with a new runout or two. And then the next video, starting that with, figuring out and diagnosing what I did wrong from the current video, if that makes any sense. So every video would have the solution in the last video and a brand new runout for you guys to take home. You practice on the table, do whatever you want with, and just try to figure out what I did wrong, because there's not enough time. So I used to in fact I've done a lot of this, just put a runout on video and just ask the people what they think I could have done better, or where I went wrong, where I got out of line, and whether my stroke was off on a shot, anything it could. But it was not enough time for people to really analyze it, because I was analyzing it in the same video. So I like this idea. Not only I have to start this series, and it's going to be called the Hillyer Series. So if it's don't work, if you don't like it, blame Mark, don't blame me. Okay? Point your finger at that guy. I like the idea because if you missed the previous video, you can go back and watch it in the current video, and it'll keep people watching for the following video on the new running. So it makes perfect sense to do this. I don't know if it's going to work. I like the idea, but that doesn't mean everybody's going to. The problem with starting this series is I've already analyzed all the runouts that I made, so I have to start this with just a runout, nothing else, and tell people, the next video will have the solutions to where I went wrong and all, because to every runout, even from the best players in the world, there's always something that they're going away from the table thinking, I could have done this better, I could have made this easier on myself, I got a little out of line. There was something that's not perfect. It's very, very rare for a pool player to say, hey, I did everything perfect, and go home. It just doesn't happen. There's always something that can improve. So every video will start with an analysis of the runout in the last video, and then I'll have a brand new runout for you guys to figure out, including me. It lets me study the rack and go back to the pool table and say, okay, here's where I get out of line, let's try it this way, because we're all learning. Nobody does everything perfect, nobody knows everything. We all have to experiment and figure out what it is. And so this gives me a little bit of time to figure it out and analyze it. Now this doesn't mean there's going to be less videos. This means there's going to be more videos, because winter's coming and I have more time. I have less money because of winter, but I have more time to play pool. And because I myself am anxious to create the next video, because people are waiting on the answers to the last video. So we're going to try. We're going to see how it works. And again, it's called the Hillyer Series. I don't know if it's going to be Hillyer Series 1, 2, 3, 4, on down the line, or there's actually going to be titles that are unique to that video. We'll see.